Should we play D&D, guys?
Yes.
Okay, maybe let's do a proper intro. Welcome, everyone, to Once Upon a Woodland, our woodland critter not scary campaign, where everyone's a woodland critter. Joining me today are my four fantastic friends. Let's have them introduce themselves one by one, starting with Itzel. Hi, Itzel. Who are you? Who's the player behind Itzel? How about that? We'll do that.
I'm Bricky Bear Streams. I am a cozy, cute clown girl with a split tongue, and I like to stream D&D and art. And today I'm playing Itzel. Ribbit.
Excellent. Silk.
I'm Miss Knox. I'm Bricky's best friend. And I'm playing Silk, the Moth Warlock.
Okay. Janice.
Hi, guys. I'm Janice. It's Noodle Inc. I'm playing Janice today. And she is a fighter.
And Reggie.
Hey, I'm Goblin Rescue. I'm playing Reggie today. I'm a streamer and artist, and yeah, I make little cute stuff all the time.
The cutest stuff that ever cuted. Or the cutest stuff that ever stuffed.
True.
Anyways, I'm Scarlett, and I'll be your dungeon master today. Last time on Once Upon a Woodland, our four woodland critters were all attending a Sermon of the Filament, a special religious ceremony, a religion centered around a light bulb. It's a light bulb, but it's a holy light bulb, which in the middle of this ceremony suddenly went out unexpectedly, which invoked the wrath of waves and waves of scary cockroaches that attacked and tore some. It was pretty graphic. There was a lot of cockroaches, and they were not pulling punches. The characters tried to flee, but were accosted, though they were able to dispatch of their attackers before fleeing to go and warn the citizens of the woodland, starting with Hoppington. It seems like nobody knows that the roaches attacked for now, which might be good, might be bad. Silk, who is a priestess in training to the filament, noticed that she got separated from her father, who is the Archbishop of the Filament, Father Gregorian. She tried to contact him. He said he didn't verify if he was okay or not. He just said to get far, far away and that he would handle it. The distraught characters met with a very wise blind mole named Smokey the Mole Blacksmith, who told the characters a little bit about the filament and the existence of demon roots, which are power cables, and that the filament might actually be more ancient and more eldritch than previously believed. And recommended that they visit a very old wise man of the forest, Mr. Blackwood, the Badger, or Blackroots, the Badger, might have more information. He's one of the oldest friendly entities in the wood. The player characters then went to the pond and stayed with Itzel's family for the night, where they all went to bed and awoke the next morning. You all wake up. It's a little soppy, a little soggy, but warm, kind of like waking up in a warm sauna, sort of.
I hate that.
That's funny because you're the frog.
Kind of uncomfortable with my own surroundings.
Who do you think wakes up first in this little froggy house, this frog hut?
Probably, I think Janice would wake up because she's going to be all humid, fluffed up, and just miserable.
Your hair is
Yes, it's like matted
Like
and
in
like
your eyes.
poofy. Yeah.
Oh no, am I feeling the same way then? I'm just sitting in the corner, just angry.
You notice in the little negative space pizza slice of the lily pad, a set of eyes, several sets of eyes, like popping up and looking at you. The tadpole brothers and sisters of Itzel just staring at Janice and Reggie with curiosity, and you see one kind of like bubble his head up and go, "What's wrong with your skin?" Why do you look like that?
Hey, don't ask people that. That's really rude.
But sis, they look like they got all swollen.
Yeah, well, you look like weird yourself, so leave them alone.
Mom, Itzel said we look weird. And that's when Ibli, your mother, is gonna come through the grass door, and she's got like bags of flies. She's like, Itzel, be nice to your siblings.
Yeah.
I've got breakfast.
I'm just gonna walk across the lily pads a little bit, maybe try to get on dry land. Just go for a walk.
Yeah, is Janice going with you?
She's gonna try, but she's slipping off the lily pads with her giant feet.
You open up like the grass door to this little hut. So remember, the hut is made on a very large lily pad with a story. It's kind of like if you were to turn a glass upside down. With the underneath the lily pad is kind of like the aquatic the water basement where the the tadpole's bedroom is, and the upper part for the more adult frogs. You open up the door and you see that you're actually in an entire village of lily pads that have these like grass huts over the top. And little reed boats, like gondolas, kind of like being ferried between them like canals by frogs. And you see little ducks kind of floating their way. This is a whole like village of huts and canals. And you're not really sure which direction is dry land. It was late at night when you arrived. But you do see you could either jump in the water and swim, or you can try to wave down one of the gondolas or hitch a ride with one of the ducks if you'd like.
Well, what do you think?
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Don't you want to have breakfast first? Says Ibli as she like undoes the like gunny sack, and like little balls, black balls, which are just flies, tumble out. All of the tadpoles start splashing with their mouths open, like ah.
Oh, you see, yeah. I gotta go. Just the restroom. Where was that?
The restroom? And then she like looks at the canal and then looks back at you.
Oh, perfect. Enough said. Hey, Janice, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe flag down one of these boats. Maybe just get some fresh air for just a minute. Do you want to come with? You gonna hang around?
Janice, you are muted.
Thank you. Take me with you.
All right. I'm gonna try to wave down one of those crossing boats.
Okay. As you are waving around, some of the villagers are kind of looking at you, kind of like, oh, this is odd. We don't get too many furry folk around here. But one of the frogs is going to like scoot his gondola over and he'll be like, you ladies need a lift.
Can you take us to land?
Land. I can. Are you headed north side or south side?
It's gonna turn to look to you, be like, which way?
I don't know. Let's go south side?
South side it is, to the promenade. Before he takes off, Silk, what are you doing?
Silk's a little unsure of what to do this morning. I don't think she's hungry for breakfast. Yeah, I don't really know what she's doing.
She's
Sleeping in, trying to avoid responsibility.
sleeping in this little hut. It is hard to sleep though as things start to pick up. The energy starts to kick up, and Itzel, are you having breakfast?
Yeah, I'm probably sifting through the flies and looking for anything vegan, seeing if my mom brought any like herbs or.
What do you think she normally gets you?
Probably like not seagrass, but like algae from the bottom of the pond, and maybe some like flowers. Frogs aren't typically vegan, so she's got to think outside the box.
Ibli notices you like kind of gingerly picking through the flies, and she'll come over and bring you like almost like a scroll roll of lily petals and kind of hand them over. She'll look at you kind of like, oh, when are you going to learn? So she'll hand that to you.
Does any of this look appealing to you?
I'm not really hungry.
You should probably eat. We've got a big day ahead of us.
Okay, well, what are you eating?
The typical vegan breakfast. We got some scum-covered petals and... Yeah, that's my favorite.
That green slimy stuff.
It's good. Just give it a try.
I'll try it.
This
is awful.
Yeah, you just really pick up a petal and you're like, you take your little moth tongue.
Yeah, that's Silk's problem. She doesn't actually have a mouth.
It's just a little, like one of those little butterflies.
When we're in cartoon form, I have a mouth.
Yeah.
And I've got these big chompy teeth that are too big for my mouth.
Oh, that's right. There they are. Yeah, it's got an acquired taste.
Oh dear, what do you normally eat? I can check the pantry.
I really like honey and like sweets and stuff.
Oh, honeys and sweets. I don't keep anything on hand, but down at the promenade, there's definitely a little shop there. Maybe we've got some of the bumblebee products, or the butterflies bring in their nectar.
It's okay. I'll just have some more of the lime.
Ah, yes, the slime.
I can take you to the promenade, Silk. You don't have to eat this.
As long as it's not too much trouble.
That's what you notice. Janice and Reggie are like talking to some very flirtatious frogman.
Hey, you leave them alone. Take us across.
Wait, can I retcon his voice? What do you mean? I want to take these lovely ladies across the pond. They said they
Remy,
want to go to
get out of here. Don't worry, that's just Remy the bullfrog.
The Cajun frog. No, they can swim. I can take them across in my gondola, free of charge.
Yeah, of course it's free of charge. This is your community service, Remy.
You don't have to bring that up. You guys notice he's got like an anklet.
Oh my goodness. Just earning an honest living. I mean, I guess he's living.
He got in trouble, like smuggling goods from the deep end.
Oh my gosh.
What? You can sell the demon artifacts for a pretty fly.
What do you know about demon artifacts, Remy?
Oh, I'm on probation. Don't ask me such things.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, well, just take us across. We got to get to the promenade. My friend here is hungry. You ladies need to head over.
Yes, I think they are looking a little, how you say, puffy?
Soggy.
Soggy, yes, that is the word. Remy also owes young Anakin a speeder. Yeah, so you all hop into this woven grass gondola, and Remy at the end starts using like one of these long reed canes to kind of like steer you through the village. You see a bunch of frogs, you see ducks, you see their pet fireflies that are all kind of like hanging out. You notice there are some minnows kind of swimming in the canals, though too small to be a threat. You know, bigger fish are kind of seen as sea monsters, but you guys stay away from the deep end. Every sensible critter doesn't go to the deep end unless they're a very good swimmer or they can fly. You are brought to the promenade, and you see a couple of food stalls set up from various critters, not just frogs, but you see some bumblebees and some butterflies and swans and herons and just typical pond critters just going about their morning. No sign of roaches. However, there does seem to be a bit of a whisper, a bustle, and people are kind of looking like they're at a little bit of a tizzy as they're whispering rumors about something that happened in the shed last night. And is it true? Is it true that the bug god died? Did the bug god? No, I heard it was they went on vacation. That's right. Went on vacation. Or maybe it was never a god. It was a demon. No, demons aren't real. And you just hear all these whispers and eyes sort of glancing over at Silk. Isn't that the priestess from the bug god? What's she doing here? What happened? But they are, as soon as they notice that you see them, they kind of like their whisperings and mind their business a little bit more discreetly. Itzel, where are you taking your friends?
Yeah, she'd be familiar with the promenade, so
Yeah.
she'd first try to look out for something sweet for Silk to have for breakfast.
You have two options you think Silk would like. There is a stall run by some bumblebees that are have honeycomb. And there is also a stall with some butterflies that have little like buttercup cups to sip the little nectar from.
Oh my god, Silk, I think you're really gonna enjoy this butterfly nectar.
I love nectar.
Perfect. Janice, Reggie, would you like to try some?
Oh, I would love to. Yes, please.
Oh, Janice grumpily says, "Yeah, I'll try some. That's fine." She's
Are they really small, or are they do they change in size?
Yeah, there's like big cups. Like for Silk, it's like a whole like soup bowl. For you guys, it's more like a cup, and it's probably not enough to be a full meal for someone like Reggie or Janice, but it's like a sweet sugar shot.
Oh, nice. No. I don't know about that. Reggie doesn't know and just takes it. It is an interesting
so sweet. It's like honey sweet, but more floral.
She just starts shaking. Too much sugar.
It's a vibration.
Just a vibe.
The butterfly is like looking at you as you drink it. Are you okay, dearie?
Oh yeah, I never felt better. Just gonna go for a little run now, and I'm just gonna start doing like a little jog here and there.
The fur folk usually don't partake, but I appreciate you appreciating our culture. Oh, here you go to the rabbit. And hands one to Janice.
Janice sniffs it with her wiggly nose for a minute and just kind of does shifty eyes, looks over at Reggie and is like, yeah, yep, she takes the whole thing. And her ears do the vibration, and then her tail does the vibration. She also does like a little zoomy binky where she just jumps up into the air as fast as she can.
That is so
and then comes right back and is like, oh, you know what? I feel a lot better now.
I remember my first shot of butterfly nectar.
Oh, and for you. And she gives it over to Silk, and she looks at Silk. My condolences, love. I heard what happened at the shed. Is your father okay?
What did you hear?
Oh, we heard that the filament went out, and that those nasty roaches took over the whole shed.
Yeah, he should be coming to get me, like, pretty soon.
Oh, of course, dear, of course. Well, here, drink up. And she'll give you your cup. Your butter cup.
Aw.
And of course, Itzel, you have yours too.
Thank you.
I feel like you've met this butterfly before. She's there every morning with like fresh nectar. And she's just very she's very sweet. She's so beautiful. But is just very sweet and very calm and just listens, even though she doesn't really understand everything.
Aw. Love her.
After you all have your little buttercups, I feel like Janice and Reggie, it's sugar, but it's not very substantial. What do you want to do?
I think Janice is cool just nibbling on some grass, like nearby. Like she doesn't even think about it. She just starts nibbling.
Yeah, you can just like grab some blades and just
yeah.
The perks of being a bunny.
After like a minute or two, Reggie would come back just with some random items she probably got from the trash. Nothing stinky, but I imagine like an orange peel or like just random stuff because that's what you do. She's just back eating whatever. Unedible.
Oh no, it's a version of rations. Yeah. Some of the denizens are kind of looking at you with like a strange eyebrow. One like little duckling breaks off from his like group of mother duck and siblings and like will flutter right up to the edge of the water and watch you eat like your orange peel. What's that?
It's an orange peel. Here. Just throw it. Like
he just dives for it. His little butt goes straight up and starts doing the little wiggle. And then he comes back up and he's just like...
Listen, it's an acquired taste and not for everyone's a delicacy.
How do you get that down? That's hard. It's hard to chew. I mean, I found
the banana peel earlier and I throw just a tiny piece of it. It might taste the same though.
He like swallows it. His mother rushes over. Now you can make a Donald Duck noise.
Does she just point to a sign that says "Do not feed the ducks" or something?
She like backhands the little duck over the head with her wing and just starts like those old cartoons of like the duck moms scolding their baby duck.
Yeah.
And the duck quickly gets in line, and then she's like, and then they just. The ducks are hard to communicate with. They have kind of like a dialect that is. It takes a trained ear to make out. It still understands it, but the rest of you are like, what? What just happened?
Just gonna slowly continue eating my orange peel and just like like nothing happened. Like, okay.
Holy shit.
You've never heard it because I don't think I've ever tried it before.
Are you serious? That was. I'm dumbfounded. Oh.
Okay, well, the morning, the sun is now high. You're all kind of sitting around on a little grassy patch that is close to the pond, thinking about the events that transpired and thinking about your options. How y'all feeling? What do you guys want to talk about or do?
I got yelled at by a duck. Listen, I need some advice. So what do you guys think we should do? Because I don't know what to do with my day today. You guys want to? What we can do?
Well,
And Reggie's gonna look up to everyone.
We gotta talk to Mr. Blackroots. And figure more stuff about these demon roots.
I'm just
gotta make-
waiting for my dad to get here, so I don't really care what we do until then.
Is your dad coming to get you?
Yeah, I mean, he would.
Well, you just stick with us until he's here.
Thanks.
And she'll put her wet, froggy, slimy hand on Silk's shoulder.
Thanks for describing it.
She's used to the slime. She had it for breakfast, or she had some slime for breakfast.
It was really bad.
It's definitely no butterfly nectar.
Exposure therapy, Silk.
Okay, all right. Do you guys want to go to Mr. Blackroots now, or do you want to do anything else? The pond is your oyster.
Can we listen for some rumors or talk to some passerbys?
Sure. So I suppose I should make you roll something, huh? We are playing.
Sure.
D&D.
That's me as fuck, sis. I'm always like, wait a minute.
I know.
This isn't just a roleplay sesh.
I know. Well, hey, I love roleplay sessions.
Can be. Yeah.
Plus, making you guys roll buys me time to quickly think something up.
And also, like, makes decisions for you sometimes, you know?
Exactly. Let me see what roll I want you to make. In Pathfinder, there's a roll called a society check, which is so perfect for stuff like this. But instead,
Nice.
I'm going to say you can roll a perception to kind of listen in. Everyone who's kind of like listening out for rumors. And then also let me know what specific information you are going to try and hone in on. Because there's a lot of talk going on. Obviously, listening to everything is going to kind of just be sensory overload. What information exactly are you hoping to glean and then make that roll?
Okay.
I want to know if anybody else from the filament has shown up.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
Heck, where are my stats? I don't know how to
I
read
don't even-
this. I'm just gonna roll.
Okay.
I can't even find my character sheet.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me...
I like
That's a
forgot how to play.
Hold on. I'll put your guys as
Took a week off.
characters.
Brain done. Brain done.
All you guys have to do is double click your token. And
Are
then
they imported?
Yeah, they're in here, but I
Oh.
can't read this character sheet.
so your skills are all
right.
in the middle.
Features. Skills. Oh, they're right in front of me. Okay. I
They
have
just
blindness.
changed the character sheet, so it's a little wacky. I'm so happy to help you.
You can technically switch to the previous one, but
This one is just so pretty.
it is. Yeah. So what roll did you say?
Perception. Okay, Silk.
Okay.
You flutter up high enough that you can get kind of like a bird's eye view, a moth's eye view. I think you would say a moth eye view. And after scanning around, you actually catch sight of a couple of droopy little moth wings kind of huddled off to the side, talking amongst themselves. And upon further inspection, you realize that two of these are two of the moths who were supposed to be joining the filament last night.
The old ladies. My babysitter.
That's right. Hold on, I gotta pull up my notes so I can remember their names. We are getting massive package opening ASMR.
Oh. I was just eating edibles. Sorry. I'm done.
I'm jelly.
Sorry. I forgot to mute.
It's legal in my state. It's legal in my state.
Yes, it is
Okay.
recreational.
Okay. Let me get the names of my NPCs.
Yeah, Evelyn was writing down NPC names for me the other day, and I was like, thank goodness, because I'm just spitballing here.
I spent 2 weeks taking like the best notes ever, and that's pretty much all been thrown out the window. Okay, the moths that you see are Ambrose and Marthida. Marthida is your old babysitter.
Cute.
We'll fly over there.
You see them holding each other's hands, like Ambrose, kind of like they're weeping Marthida. Basil's gone, Ambrose. He's gone before he got to join the filament. Those terrible, terrible roaches took my Basil. There, Marthida. The filament will find his soul. I just know it. Oh, Lady Silk, is that you?
Martha, Ambrose.
Oh, you made it out. Oh, thank the filament. Where's your
I'm really
father?
I don't know.
Martha bursts into more tears when you say that. And Ambrose, oh, I'm sure he made it out. He's a sprightly young man. And that's kind of weird to hear because you see your dad as like old as the hills. So for this moth to say young man.
That's funny.
I thought maybe the filament would have come back on.
Oh, I suppose the filament only turns on at night. We were planning on going back tonight once it gets dark to see if it wakes up, but unfortunately the whole place is overrun by those scoundrels. They've chased away all the good folk that made their home there, and now it's turned into a thieves' den of sin and debauchery. I heard they opened up a roach strip club right next to the filament. So disrespectful.
Well, I'll they're probably in my room, too.
Oh, I bet you they've turned your room into, what do they call those, Martha? And Martha goes, a sex dungeon?
Why would you say that?
Oh, ladies are unhinged.
Holy shit.
Those ruffians. Those ruffians. Those perverts.
Holy crap. I love Martha.
Martha's crying. Ambrose is there at her and just shaking his head. So, yes, it seems like these two elderly moths have not seen your dad, had hoped that he was maybe with you, and just continue going on listing all the ways that they think these roaches are living sinful lives. You are kind of astounded at the imagination of these two moths. They are using words you have never heard before. Things like fellation. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Double penetration.
Oh my.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
So, is anyone else looking for other rumors? Do you have any other questions for them? Or is anyone else looking for anything else?
I rolled an 11. I'd be wondering where my mentor is.
Unfortunately, with an 11, you cannot find Kamakiri Sensei.
Okay.
But you know that Kamakiri Sensei is a badass and could totally take on like at least 24 roaches by herself.
Oh yeah, she's strong as hell. I just need some advice, some sage advice.
Roll me a history check.
That's a 9.
You can't remember where she hangs out when she gives her sage advice because you're there for the karate.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Okay.
Janice, Reggie, what are you guys doing?
Am I near these moth old ladies?
Oh, I guess that would have, if you chose to follow Silk down, yes. If you chose not to, then no.
Yes, I followed down. I want to know more about the roaches. If they've maybe infested the I don't know, by the bees. We needed to go to the bees for some reason. I can't remember.
I think
The only other people that I know.
Silk was like, maybe my dad went to the bees.
Okay.
So
Maybe can I ask if like the roaches have gotten as far as the bees?
So you start asking the elders about the roaches. It is hard to get information out of them between sobs. It seems like between sniffles and hiccups, Martha kind of wails about how she always knew that those lowlifes were living in the walls and the floors and nobody believed her and kind of like hand waved her as being paranoid. So you don't know how reliable that information is, but it is possible that they have been just like hiding in the floorboards this whole time. When you ask if the roaches have left the shed yet to kind of like take over other places, they do not know. They are very old and fragile and have been kind of here licking their wounds and crying about Basil. Old Basil got ripped limb from limb. I heard one of them is wearing his wings as a cloak.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Janice kind of like pats her on the back, offers her a little bit of fuzz to like wipe her tears on.
She takes your tail and just wipes her nose and blows her nose into it. And then, thank you, Jerry.
Janice's eyes get really wide.
Oh, that's tasty. That's good, dear. I just hope the filament turns back on soon. I want to see my father again, and my mother, and my great aunt Becky, and everyone else.
They're there. We'll figure it out.
The Moth Queen won't leave us hanging like this.
I hope not, but I've never heard of the filament going out before. Maybe the Moth Queen, maybe her soul is in danger.
Yeah, Silk is visibly afraid by that.
She kind of sees the expression on your face and just like puts a frail little moth hand on your shoulder. If anyone can bring the filament back, it is its most young and promising priestess, Silk.
I don't really know how.
What? They didn't say anything in the scriptures?
I mean, I did read a lot about, the Moth Queen and her adventures.
Oh. Well, my father always told me, when in doubt, read the scriptures. Except I can't read. It's all written in gibberish.
We gotta get in there and read the big scriptures that are in there. Maybe then we'll know how to fix. Maybe you could be the new Moth Queen, Silk.
The elderly moths look at you like you just spoke blasphemous. Oh my gosh, hold on. Pause, Malin. Amazing. Amazing.
He's down to biz.
Check the Discord, girls.
Yeah.
I also like the.
Look at the other one.
Oh, I have missed all of these. Nox! I love that for Can I make a compilation of all this for TikTok later? If you post something you don't want me to share it, just put a little note next to the picture and I won't share it.
Okay.
Because I am
You can
so excited.
always share any of my doodles.
I love all this.
Ankle monitor.
Oh wait, I missed that one. What?
Yeah, the French fry is the little ankle monitor.
He's got
Oh, I didn't see the ankle on it.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Is
the
that
Concord
Honkers?
strip club.
No, that's the mean mom. That's the
That's the mean mom. Okay.
Oh, I forgot about hunkers.
chat. Don't worry. I will make a compilation of all of the art. It's amazing. I just noticed it. Okay.
Like Joe's apartment. Best.
Okay. Are you guys looking for anything else, or are you going to the shed? Are you going to go find Mr. Blackroots? What's going on?
Oh.
Maybe we should get some more info before we head into the debauchery den. The den of sinners.
Yeah.
In the Moth Queen's time, she sought out the advice of a great sage. So maybe we should find a sage, and maybe that's Blackroot.
That sounds reasonable. Shall we?
All right. Of you four, who do I think would know where the fuck he lives? It is kind of close to Hoppington. So I suppose Janice would kind of know the way.
Yeah.
You've never met him personally. He's just kind of almost like a folklore figure of the wood. Everyone like everyone loves him. The older generation probably knows him a little more personally. You guys are pretty young, haven't had the pleasure yet. But you've heard stories of him. He used to be a great adventurer in his youth. He's one of the oldest friendly entities in the whole wood. And because all of the different critters have different like lifespans, to some of you, he's like ancient. Super old, especially to like Silk and Itzel. Very old guy. You make your way through the woods. You do decide it's unfortunately the shed is between you and his house, so you have to kind of like go around. You can either go towards Hoppington and then to Blackroots, or you can hug the shoreline along the promenade to the shore closer to the deep end, and then cut south once you've cleared the shed, southeast. Here, I'll show you on the map. So you guys are right here.
Secret passage last time.
Yes, you went through. Yeah. This was like your secret passage. Here is Blackroot's house. So you could either go like ping pong, or you can go up here and then down.
I think going through the passage is probably the safest way.
I'll lead the way. At least to Hoppington.
All right, let's go.
All right. You make your way through this. Again, it's like a little like crevice underneath the roots of the forest. It's not underground. Like there's light and air, but it's like kind of the sediment of the forest and the leaves kind of like blanket over the top to make this like little tunnel. You kind of make your way through. There's like the odd centipede kind of traveling through.
I'll be keeping my eye out for Ken as well.
Ken. Oh yes, Ken. You're looking for Ken as well? Okay.
Yeah, just keeping my eye out because I know he would know.
Does he know this passageway too?
He might not know this particular, like we've never walked down this particular passage before, but he's got his own little
network.
Sneaky spots too. Yeah.
Okay. As you make your way through, everyone roll perception. And I am going to make a roll. Uh-oh.
What?
As you are making your way through Itzel, you hear the pitter-patter of like drops of water kind of like landing from above, kind of dripping onto a leaf, just making a little splat, splat, splat. You can hear the rhythm, right? And it's kind of behind you as you're carefully maneuvering. You hear splat, splat. But then suddenly, one of those splats a half a splat faster before returning to its normal rhythm. So it's like splat, 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 splat.
Oh, all right, I'll throw my arm up in front of everybody and say, "Get behind me."
Do it immediately.
And I'll just kind of hone my senses and try to focus in on what that is.
Okay, make another perception check. What you think it is, it sounds like whatever that a person passed beneath the water drop, making the water splat just a second, like it hit a head. with that perception, you hone in and also make a stealth. Or wait, are you going to directly confront the person, or are you going to sneak and
No, I think
ambush?
we should definitely sneak an ambush. Let me see if I have pass without trace.
I think I have that with my ranger class.
Okay,
Right?
I don't have it, so.
Do you
You
want
guys
to
gotta
cast?
be real sneaky. You gotta be real sneaky.
Reggie, are you casting Pass Without a Trace?
Yes, I will definitely do that.
You call on your knowledge as a family of raccoons sneaking into an apartment parking lot to dig in the trash without getting caught. And you guide your friends. Everybody roll stealth. You rolled a freaking 2, and good thing you had that Pass Without a Trace.
Pass without trace.
Woo! Oh, I rolled terrible too.
And then do plus, so that'd be a 25 for Janice.
All right. You guys rolled good. But this person rolled better.
Fuck!
Oh,
You're
no.
all, how are you hiding? Exactly. I want to know what does it look like?
Yeah. So I would have just like ducked down and like positioned myself in front of Silk. But yeah, what's the pass without trace look like?
Do you want your Pass Without a Trace to look magical, or do you think it's more just like knowledge based? You're helping everyone hide by, fixing the leaves around them.
Kind of more like that. I would tell you guys how to like stealthily walk, and I'd try to tell you like how to avoid certain objects and things to step on to make less noise and things like that. Maybe stick a twig in your that type of thing. Twig leaves.
Oh,
Love that.
as you're all hiding. Unfortunately, their stealth roll wasn't that great. So you're both okay.
We're both hiding terribly.
You're both hiding terribly and trying to track each other. And you see the silhouette coming up the tunnel, trying to sneak, but his giant red eyes kind of catch the reflection of a paper clip that is on Reggie's backpack. And he stops. He looks at you, and you look at him, and he looks at you. You look at him, and Ken steps into view. He's like, "Where are you guys going?" The jig is up.
It's just you, Ken. Oh my god, you scared me.
Did I?
Well, not because once I know it was you didn't scare me. I thought you were a roach.
Oh, you saw the roaches? Wait, what the crap would a mantis kid sound like?
No, just make him sound like Ken.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you saw the roaches?
Oh yeah, we saw the roaches. Hey, where's your mom?
She's back at the practice pad. She told me to come find you.
Okay, Chloe.
Do you have her whiskey?
Oh. I kind of got lost in the struggle last night.
I don't know why she depends on you so much. I knew you couldn't handle it.
Ken, shut the fuck up. It's
He like
Listen.
goes, okay.
That's the spirit.
Ken, we did a lot. Okay, I think when she realizes what we did for the entire Woodlands, then she's not going to remember about her whiskey.
What did you do for the whole Woodlands? The Woodland is
Wait.
going crazy right now.
We punched a bunch of roaches, okay? How many roaches have you punched? Like 50? Yeah, okay. Girls, he's fucking lying.
I'm not.
All right, Ken, you punched 50 roaches, but guess what? I punched 51, so.
Oh, yeah? Well, he does this little thing, and he goes, I just punched 52. There was a roach, you didn't even see it, because I punched it so fast.
Good job, Ken. Keep that up. We're going to need all the roach punching you can give, so just take us to your mom.
Oh, well, she's back
actually,
at the pond.
no. Yeah,
Wait, you're not coming back? Where are you going?
We got stuff to do. We got to go meet up with Mr. Blackroots.
Can I come?
Oh, God.
Look, you ladies
Our party's
might
a little
need someone to protect you.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you go tell your mom that I'm safe for now? And get any information you can on roaches and punch as many as you see.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
I have had a single hair in my eyeball for the last 5 minutes, and I can't stop trying to.
If the ladies want to bring Ken, it's up to you.
He's this like skinny little mantis with kind of like a attitude. He wears his karate belt around his waist and another karate belt around his forehead.
His head, yeah. I guess we'll just see how this persuasion goes, eh? I have really bad persuasion, so.
Nice try. But I'm not going to let you punch more roaches than me, and you are going in the direction of the roaches. So I'm coming with you.
Just don't get in my way.
No, you don't get in my way.
Deal.
He scoots to the front, looking at each of the other critters like, sup? Hey, what's going on? Ken, nice to see you. All right. What way are we going?
Janice, do you know where to go from? Once we pop out this tunnel, where do we go to get to Blackroot?
Janice kind of rolls her eyes at Ken. And we chose the route south, right? Mm-hmm. We're going
through
south.
Hoppington.
We're going to go through Hoppington. I'll show you the way. And she kind of just leads the way through the root tunnel to get to Mr. Blackroot's house via Hoppington.
You would pop out in the root barrow, which is the barrow that goes kind of the deepest. So this little passage kind of like turns into more cultivated tunnels. You see moles and shrews and naked mole rats just kind of like going through. Good morning. Good morning. It's super dark in here. Except for like a couple of like bioluminescent bugs just kind of slowly skittering on the walls, giving you like a little bit of dim lighting. Before you pop out into the fresh air of Hoppington. And Janice, you know that the pathway to Mr. Blackroot's would be behind the hearth barrow, which is where you all live. It's the neighborhood. So are you going to make any stops, or are you going straight to Blackroots?
Can I roll perception to check if there's any roaches? Like, I'm just on edge. I want to make sure there's no roaches over here.
Roll perception. You're going to get like a general sense of everyone's attitudes.
Cool. No, I won't.
Everyone is just kind of like minding their own business. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's just another day at Hoppington.
Seems pretty normal, guys. I think we're well on our way. I grab like some roots as like a snack. I'm just like munching as we go.
I'm gonna say with such a low perception skill, you do not notice a larger rabbit encroach right behind you before putting their arm and pulling you in aggressively. Oh, do my eyes deceive me. It's my own daughter trying to sneak out of here without so much as a hello or goodbye to your poor old mother. Janice, where have you been? I have a few suitors I want to introduce you to. They're from the other rabbit town that is called Cottonton.
Yeah, is
very
so
creative,
like
Watch.
shocked after like being very confident in her poor perception and then being caught off guard and grabbed into a hug by her mom. She like poops a little bit. There's like little
Round things
poopies, yeah.
roll onto the ground like dropping marbles.
She screeches and like her ears get really red. And she's just like,
Your mother is this older, rotund rabbit. She was quite a belle in her day and is now, she has had dozens and dozens and dozens of babies. And she just wants all of them to find a nice rabbit to settle down with and carry on the family line. She probably already has like about 100 grandchildren at this point. You are one of her younger children, as she's slowed down a little bit. And she is just like, you're breaking your poor mother's heart. Would you just, they're such nice boys. You should just give them a chance. I think they really make you change your mind about this whole independent rabbit thing. We need more grandbabies. Don't you want to give your poor old lonely mother some grandbabies? They can have your little flower eye patches just like you. You know, not many of my children inherited my flower eye patches. Only about 16 or 17, and that's just not enough.
Meanwhile, there's like babies hanging on her arms and stuff. Poor lonely mom.
Mom, you have enough. And I'm very busy. We need to go right now. And I like,
Well, what about
grab my friends and like, I'm just trying to run away.
Janice,
Literally.
where you go? You're gonna leave your mother on red? That is so inconsiderate. I am verklempt. And you just see her talking to herself.
I love you, Mom.
Come back before dinner this time. I'm making your favorite cabbage stew.
I love your cabbage stew, but I have to go.
Maybe we'll stay at your place tonight and give my mom a break.
Yeah, maybe. If you think your family's overwhelming, you have yet to meet mine.
But they're all so cute. And I'm like getting my slimy hands all over one of the baby bunnies.
Now get over here, Georgie. Get over here, Porgy. Come back. Those are actually her grandchildren. She is
Right.
Janice is one of her youngest, so she's now raising her grandbabies, and there's just tons of them. What's Itzel doing?
So, yeah, she's kind of curious as to why there's no roaches in Hoppington. Like, what she's thinking about what brought them to the shed versus Hoppington and why they're not spreading from there.
So you do recall, if you were there, at least the rumor is that they were already living at the shed, but under the floorboards, almost like the underbelly of that. And the shed is far enough that they might attack Hoppington, but for the moment, they're originating from the shed. Maybe they need to get organized. Maybe they have a leader. Maybe someone's in charge calling the shots, or maybe it's pure anarchy. Maybe these are just a bunch of libertarian roaches.
Anarchist roaches. You gotta take care of this before they take over your beautiful town. We don't want them to hurt the little babies.
Really don't. Let's get going. We gotta stop them.
Stop those roaches. You gotta crush them.
Make the crunch.
Our raid.
Big crunch.
You lead your friends through the hearth barrow. avoiding your house, maybe taking the long way around, before going through the woods on a little path that goes deeper and more secluded. You see fewer animals traveling the path here until you finally come to a little clearing where a big, giant tree that has a beautiful round door right on the outside of it. And this is Mr. Blackroot's house. It's a very well manicured little place. There's like little flower beds with pretty little flowers. There's like a little like laundry line. You see the tree goes way up high. It's bigger than the surrounding trees. You can see, like, kind of out of earshot, some squirrel families making their way like a little busy network. I guess canonically here, while you have like the ground roads, there's also the canopy roads, which are just as traversed, but for things like squirrels and birds. You can see there's like quite a bit of like squirrel activity going on up there. A few of them kind of like look down and go, and then go up on their way. What do you
Word travels fast.
do?
I want to take a deep breath and roll a perception check if that's okay. I want to smell. I'm trying to smell if I can smell this man or this badger. I don't think so.
Man badger.
The man badger.
You smell and you're confused. You are used to the smells of asphalt and rotting food and dogs. You hate dogs. Those traitors, they're just like these culty bootlickers. You're used to smelling demon waste, baby diapers.
Ew.
But as you take a breath in, looking for the smells that you are used to use to like get your surroundings, instead you smell fresh, clean earth and daisies and the smell of oak and pine and acorns and sap, and you suddenly realize you don't know what you're looking for. It smells so clean here and so fresh and so natural.
Smells everything, smells good, and then she just smells herself. She's like, oh god. All right, never mind. That's all I do.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Probably walking, just kind of keeping an eye on Silk, and maybe asking. Do we know do we see the door or the location of
Yes.
Blackroot? Or
you
okay.
see his front door. It is a beautiful carved door. You could tell it must have been a gift from the beavers because it's like carved with all kinds of pretty little like carvings around the side, and it has like a single like door knocker in the center.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of gesture the girls towards the door, but kind of stand in front of Silk and just be like, or like kind of next to Silk and just be like, don't mind them, whenever they're like, all the folk are like looking down at us and whispering.
Okay. I want to pull the knocker and knock.
Okay.
You knock on the door, and for an awkward moment, longer than you would like, there is nothing before your ears. I think Janice would pick up on it with her big ears. You hear a soft padding walking to the door and a slow creak as it opens, and this enormous badger, bigger than all y'all, is standing in the doorway. I think he's wearing like a little blue vest and like just has like a little fedora. He looks down and he has like little glasses on his snout. He looks down at you all. He's like black and white. Oh, I knew you would come.
The stage. Hello, Mr. Blackroot.
He nods quietly and then kind of gives you a head jerk, like a follow me motion, and slowly turns around and walks into his house, which is like a big common room. You see like a little fireplace off in the corner, a little like basin with some dishes, a coffee table on the other end, and a little bed on the pushed up against the side of the wall. And in the bed you see your father. Mr. Blackroots walks over to the bed and sits on a little stool next to it, and then he picks up a little basin and a little rag and he pulls the blankets down, and it looks like he is tending to a wound on your dad's arm. And your dad kind of
rush over to him,
raises his head. Oh, Princess, you're okay. That's good. At least one thing's gone right today.
I stayed in, well, I didn't completely stay in Hoppington, but I stayed safe, just like you said.
Oh, that's good.
I knew you would be back.
Oh, those damn roaches. I was trying to get the scriptures, find some wisdom. I got caught. I was able to get away, but not before they took a good chunk out of me. And your eyes fall and you realize that a big portion of his left wing is gone.
Frick.
Oh no. What did they do to you?
Don't worry about that, Princess. It's fine. I'm fine. Mr. Blackroots kind of like puts a paw on him and eases him down and says, I'm gonna need that wing of yours. And you notice that he's like changing bandages.
Can I help?
No, honey, no, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Just, this one needs rest. Drink the tea, Gregorian. It'll help you sleep. Ah, damn it, Blackroots. Just do it, Gregorian. And he just kind of defeatedly takes a little cup and drinks the tea. It's fine, honey. I'll be fine. I just need some rest. Blackroots is gonna stand up and like take his little kit and start bringing it over to the other side of the hall. When you're ready, we need to have a discussion, young Woodlanders. And he'll leave you as your dad just kind of smiles and takes your hand, and his eyes are kind of like drooping.
Well, we found you. That's good.
I'm sorry I left you.
You didn't leave me. I had to get the scriptures. I left you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then he starts snoring loudly. Black Boots
thought he
looks
just
over.
fucking died.
Don't worry, it's just a sleeping tea I gave him to ease the pain. He'll live. I'm afraid he'll never fly again.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. But we need to talk. Come into my study. Let's leave the poor moth to his dreams.
I'm gonna let you rest for now, Dad. I love you.
Light bulb, light bulb, light bulb, light bulb, light bulb. Shiny, 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 shiny.
At least he's having good dreams.
Do you all follow Blackroots into his study?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, he brings you into a room. It's got, it's like big and tall. You can see it goes like right up into the trunk. It's covered with shelves full of interesting little trinkets, things made from all the different woodland creatures. You could tell this badger has lived a very long time and has had lots and lots of friends. He'll gesture to a very comfortable looking bench for you to have a seat, and he'll kind of like be pacing back and forth. The filament. We have to do something about that.
What can we do? I've been praying the whole time.
Yes. Unfortunately, the roaches. They figured out a way to put the filament to sleep, I think is a good way to explain it.
Oh, just like your tea.
Yes, exactly. And what is your name, young frog?
Oh, I'm Itzel.
Itzel? And you are Silk. Your father told me all about you. I knew you were going to come eventually. And
Nice to meet you.
he gives you a warm nod, and then he looks at Janice. And you, young rabbit, what are you called?
I'm Janice Hoplin.
Of the
From Huffington.
Hoplin family.
Mm-hmm.
The Hoplin family is a noble one. I'm pretty sure I've had tea with your great-great-great-great-grandmother. And
Yes.
you are not of the wood. Your kind doesn't really live here. But I have
do an-
seen... What do you want to do?
I was gonna say, can I do another perception check? Because I wanted to do it at the beginning when the door opened first, because
Yes,
I wanted
yes,
her to
yes.
get a huge
Yes.
whiff and stuff.
Yeah, as he says, I haven't seen your kind in the woods. You just go,
Yeah. Just start inching closer. Just
he smells very similar to a raccoon minus the trash.
you smell nice. My name's Reggie.
Reggie, you are not a woodlander.
No, I'm not. But this place is nice.
He kind of leans down. You're from across the asphalt, aren't you?
Oh yeah, that place. Mm-hmm. Me and Honkers, we came over here though. It's been nice.
So, you have seen other lights before, haven't you?
Oh yeah, lots of them. I mean, different colored ones. I mean, there's some time where they come out and pop out of nowhere and they change all kinds of colors. Seems like it's a whole thing over there.
What?
Oh yeah, I'll have to show you. Well, I don't know if you want to ever go that way. I don't recommend it, but I'll have to show you sometime. There's like special seasons or something going on where they have everybody has lights everywhere. Lots of them too.
I don't understand what you're saying.
And what was your name, young one from across the asphalt?
Oh, my name's Reggie.
Reggie. Reggie, In this forest, the only light we know of is the one the moths call the filament. It is, as you may have guessed, a deity of light. What the moths don't know is that it is one of numerous lights that are under the control of others. He kind of like hesitates before he says that, kind of choosing his words very carefully.
What do you mean, others?
Well, you know, those big, tall, scary monsters.
Demons.
I don't know, I don't like them. Demons. Yeah.
Demons?
You know,
Terrible, violent creatures. Thankfully, our wood seems fairly sheltered from them and their activities, but if you go far north enough, you will find remnants of their ancient and terrible civilization.
Wait, was the Moth Queen a demon then?
No, the Moth Queen was a moth.
But she was controlled by a demon?
I think the filament is an ancient being, even older than the Moth Queen. But the Moth Queen and her people, as far as I understand the story, you have to correct me, Miss Silk, if I get this wrong, but the Moth Queen made a symbiotic pact, relationship. She and her essence kind of merged with the filament, and it created sort of a spiritual protection. As you see, with the absence of the filament, creatures that prefer the darkness have emerged. And I'm afraid they will stay until the filament returns to keep them at bay. I can imagine that is why the roaches put it to sleep.
Well, how do we wake it up?
How indeed. Silk, you've seen
Yeah.
your scriptures.
Yeah, I've done a lot of reading.
I'm sure you have seen the scriptures written in symbols that no one can read.
Yeah.
That is what your father tried to retrieve. He
But
believes it holds the knowledge to wake the filament back up. We can't read it, but I might know someone who can.
Oh.
He kind of lowers his voice and pauses very dramatically. The witch.
The witch?
I feel like Itzel, Silk, and
Who's the
Janice
witch?
are all gonna go. Reggie's like, who?
what?
The witch. The witch
Ain't no way.
is
Wait,
like
what does Ken do?
Ken.
Oh yeah,
I forgot Ken was here. Ken was like
ask
poking.
what's he
So
doing.
he goes the witch, and you hear like clay break because Ken was like touching some object on the shelves, and then he hears the witch and knocks it down. He goes, the witch is like a boogeyman. It is a scary tale told to frighten children, just like Moon Eyes is. The witch that lives in the marsh. The witch who deals with demons, who can speak their language, who collects their artifacts, who sometimes flirts with the asphalt wastes. So the three of you are like, ooh. And Reggie's like, who's the witch?
yeah.
How is she gonna help us?
She is the only one in this whole forest that can speak the old tongue, and she can read the scripture.
Well, she sounds helpful. Where can we find her?
She is in the marshlands, but I would recommend you acquire the scripture first. Your father will tell you not to do that, but if you do not wake up the filament, the roaches will completely take over the shed, and from there they might spread. And then their den of debauchery will infect the entire woodland will become
I'll do it.
one
I'll do it.
giant
I don't need to hear about
strip
this
club.
One big orgy across the lands. Well, we can brave the marsh. We'll get her, we'll get the book, and we'll save the woodlands. Right, Silk?
What does Silk do?
Right.
You're with
I
us,
can't-
right, Janice?
I can't see your face, so I don't know when you're ready to speak. So I'm like guessing. I'm like, yeah,
All right. Also eating a sandwich.
you're fine. You're fine. Wait, is Silk eating a sandwich? She's just like, all right. The sandwich is like as big as her. It's like the size of one
really-
of those school portfolio things.
The nectar is delicious, but not very filling.
Janice does the power fist top and then hits the roof of whatever it is that his house is made out of.
Oh, you're inside of a tree, hollowed out tree. So you go way up. There's like the whole, you know how like, okay, so you know like Beauty and the Beast's library is like level upon level upon level, just kind of like encircling the whole major room. It's like that, but it's not like books. It's more like artifacts of the woodland.
Ooh, fascinating.
You're like,
Well,
woo!
Janice misses all that, but she does her power jump.
Hell yeah. Reggie, I know you're not from here, so this doesn't really affect you that much, but, you know, you do have a home here if you decide to stick around and help us.
Reggie just kind of like, kicks her little foot out and just kind of like, really? She's like,
We'd be happy to have you.
You know, Reggie, I thought you ought to know that maybe a few generations back there actually used to be a family of raccoons that lived in these woods. They decided to strike it out up north and see what they could find, and they never returned. If you are a descendant of those raccoons, I am happy that you are alive.
Aww.
well, thanks.
Did she inherit any raccoon estates or anything?
I will check my records to see if there is a raccoon estate somewhere that you might inherit.
Let's go.
Do you have a great grandpa?
Yeah, I'm sure you do. We'll see if this house is still somewhere around here. I might have to ask the squirrels. They don't live as long as me, but I do remember a lot of the raccoons lived up in the canopy ways. So if they know of any abandoned raccoon houses up there, they'll let me know. Oh, before I forget, and he's gonna like shuffle over to one of his shelves. He's gonna like push some stuff to the side and like tap a little button, and it's gonna like a trick bottom, and he's gonna like pull out a box, and like big like dust billows up. And he like slowly opens it. You see like light shining out of it, and a little and he quickly closes it, and he shuffles back over. And he hands you the box. The witch does nothing for free. Take this as payment, but do not let anyone else see this. In here are demon artifacts. They could get you into trouble, but it is the only thing that the witch deals in.
Why do you have these?
You always ask the best questions.
Let's just say I've known the witch for a very long time, and I'm not exactly on her food list.
Oh dear.
You saying she's gonna eat us?
Janice looks nervous.
If she's in a good mood, she'll hear what you have to say. Look, take the box, bring the book, and tell her
if she's in a bad mood.
her good eye will be blood red, and she will probably try to eat you.
Got it.
Question. I have two questions, actually. First one, does she not like the smell of anything? Can she smell?
I'm gonna Google that really fast.
Okay.
It turns out she has a pretty weak sense of smell, but her vision is very good.
Oh, okay. My second question was gonna be about the demon roots.
What was your question?
It's about the demon roots. Yeah, what exactly? Do you have any information on those? I don't even know what to expect.
Demon roots. He kind of like looks around, and then he shuffles over to his like window and draws the curtains. Like closes the door. Okay, now I'm really not supposed to have this, but
Ken, go outside.
Ken is like, what? I want to see.
You better keep your mouth shut.
Only because you seem interested. He actually sounds like you just like asked him a question about his special interest, and he's so excited to show you. This is in my private collection. Don't let anybody know I have this. I will deny it until I die. He goes out to a trunk, and he... Hold on, I have a prop.
Hell yeah. What?
Don't get that excited. This is very impromptu. He pulls out a cord.
What? Yeah.
He goes,
Yeah.
What a...
yeah. He says, this is a demon root.
Have you ever
This
seen
one's-
that before, Silk?
These can be very dangerous if they are alive. This one's dead, so it's okay. But when they are alive, they bite and spit fire if you break their skin. These
Ouch.
are the tentacles, the demonic tentacles that feed their engines with power. It is something like this that gives the filament its power, and it is this that was cut off, putting it to sleep. Without a demon root, a light cannot shine. Unless it has a battery.
Oh, we just call them spicy hay.
Yeah, aren't they great? I use them as like ice cubes in my whiskey.
Oh my gosh.
I think I understand.
So, did maybe the roaches hurt the roots of the filament?
Maybe they
Can we
hurt the
fix
roots.
them?
If you can find the demon root that attaches the filament to its belly, the place that it draws power from, its magic. You can either find where the root has been damaged, or it can at the very least lead you to the belly, and you can see if there's something wrong with the belly. But I feel the scriptures will have more detail on how to fix it.
We're gonna get those scriptures. We just gotta figure out how to break in there and get past all the...
I can get past all them. I'm a freaking ninja, man. Don't leave it to me, girls. He says girls like you guys.
Condescendingly.
Yeah, like you guys don't know anything. You don't know how to throw a ball.
Yeah, well, no, I'm sorry. You're not going anywhere near that, Ken.
What? But I'm like a super sneaky ninja boy.
And that's exactly why I'm not going to let you come with us, because if something happens to you, your mom's going to kill me.
You're not my babysitter. She didn't put you in charge of me. If anything, I'm in charge of you. And she's going to kill me if something happens to you. And I can't let anything happen to her favorite little student.
Fuck.
I am sick and tired of doing wall sits, and she's gonna make me do wall sits if something happens to you. So you are officially, you and your little friends are under my protection now, okay?
Oh my God. Ken, I'm going to kill you.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh God, don't make me roll for initiative.
Janice just kind of like shuffles back a little bit and then sits on Ken with her fuzzy butt. Totally hurt him, but just shuts him up.
You're so much bigger than him. It's a little spiny. He goes, sit on me, mommy.
Oh God.
No. Just kidding. He didn't say that. He only thought it.
Yeah. Slightly better.
He's blushing. You might have just awakened something in him. Silk, you know where the scriptures are kept. They are kept in the back of the shed on one of the shelves, kind of closer to where some of like the spiders hang out, in the darker corners. You feel like you know a way in that you might be able to avoid the notice if you could just get in and out.
Okay. I know exactly where they are. I know where every book in the shed is.
Get the book. Take it to the witch. You will find the witch in the marshlands, on a single island in the middle of the largest bog. She lives in a hut. You can't miss it. Would you like some tea before you go?
Right?
Yes and yes.
He brings out a little tray. It's like,
But not the sleepy kind, please.
No. He brings you one of those like little like multi-tiered platters. It's got tons of like finger sandwiches.
Yeah.
All kinds of teacups, and these are like human teacups, but you don't know that. They're just like fancy porcelain. Each one is mismatched. Like none of them match each other. And he's gonna make you all tea. Make sure you also, all of you, have taken a long rest if you haven't already, to be refreshed on all of your things.
This is so fun, sis.
You guys are cracking me up. I'm a freaking ninja. Oh my gosh, guys.
A sneaky ninja. Janice wanted to clap back and say stinky ninja. Ken.
He goes, I've been working out. I get sweaty.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Y'all have tea and sandwiches, and do you guys want to go to the shed while it's still bright? You do know that roaches are adverse to light. So you can assume that they would be sleeping.
If we open the door wide enough, maybe we can light up the whole shed.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta just fix a thing real fast. Okay. You all, unless you want to do anything else, you can head to the shed. I hear myself echoing real quick. Let me see who's
Bricky.
got a...
It's Bricky.
Okay.
Oh, hey. That was so fast. Okay, I'm just gonna things.
Okay.
Testing?
I think I'm the one that has to test. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't hear it.
test.
Yeah, I don't.
You're good.
I hear a little bit, but it's not enough.
All right, I'll just turn you down in my headset a little bit. So that's
Okay.
Hitting my mic.
Huh. That's odd. I've never noticed that from your mic before. Your mic is super sensitive though. Like I can hear every keyboard click.
Sorry, I'm drawing. I'm drawing is.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not like
you know what?
texting somebody.
I am all for art of the game. So you just keep drawing and I'll see if I can find a unclicker filter in Premiere Pro.
Okay.
Oh, there's more art.
Keep drawing. I want to hear it. Okay.
I love you.
I'd rather have art. Okay. So, again, unless any of you want to do anything,
Yeah, no, I'm ready to head out.
Okay, you guys are gonna come up the south side of the shed. You're like hiding, you make your way through, and then you're like hiding in the wood line, and you see the shed, and it seems quiet, though you kind of still see some of like the leftover carapace chunks on the lawn where where the massacre happened. Like little bug bits.
I have a question. Mm-hmm. Do I see Brian, my little brother?
Brian, your little brother. That's right. Brian. Oh no. I have to decide what happened to Brian.
Who was the one that got ripped apart in front of us?
I would not rip apart a child.
Oh, okay. Was Ambrose the one we saw get ripped apart?
No,
was
Ambrose. It would be Basil.
Basil?
Yeah. Noodle. I'll decide. I'll think about Brian. I don't like
Brian.
little. How old is Brian? A child or is Brian a teen?
Well, I'm a teen, so
You're a teen.
he's probably a child.
Okay. Brian will come back to Brian. Children do not experience danger in my D&D games.
Cool.
I have a similar rule about pets.
Well, you're all pets, so that's hard in this one. Okay.
So pets, like,
No harm to the fireflies.
yeah.
Guys, I should have a firefly follow you around. Okay.
It was hiding in my throat this whole time, and it just, I was like, oh.
Beelzebub, get back here.
This is Spike, my baby. It's like a little Yorkie.
That's the firefly. So like some of the bugs, like the smaller bugs, that's how I imagine them, like little Yorkies.
Oh.
Okay. So you peek through the tree line. You see the shed. Silk, you see the spot. There's like a bunch of wooden structures, which is just like broken human furniture that you guys don't see what it is. It's just structures that kind of leads up to like a little crack that you could squeeze through. But are you gonna just burst in there? You want to sneak in there? How do you want to approach the shed?
We should be sneaky.
Definitely.
Let's not cause a scene. But be prepared for anything.
Okay. Are you gonna cast any spells?
I'll do the pass without trace again.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just don't know where to
that was
click to activate that.
Let me open up your character sheet really fast. So do you see on the side bar you have your details, your inventory, your features, and your spells? Click on your spells. Oh, I don't think you actually have Pass Without a Trace. You have Bark Skin.
I got bark skin. Excuse me on that. Never mind. I did not cast with that. I thought I had it.
That is why you failed your stealth rolls, because Reggie was like, I am an expert at this, and is just like applying urban sneaking techniques, and it didn't work. Okay. Is anyone else doing any other prep before you go and sneak in?
Yeah, let me just look. Spells. I have silence and minor illusion.
Oh.
Minor illusion doesn't move though, so I can't like.
Okay.
I guess I could minor illusion like a cockroach at the door. I don't know. What do you guys think? What can I use? What can I do minor illusion?
Well,
for
you don't
to
see
help
anybody
us?
yet. Do you guys want to make a group stealth check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay. All right. Everyone make a group stealth check. Two of you need to pass.
Janice.
I know,
It's up
I'm
to
so
you.
bad. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Where did it end up?
Itzel, you are
14.
so good. Silk,
What did Ken get?
oh, Ken is the tiebreaker.
I feel like he should have proficiency in that.
He does. He does. He has a very high stealth. But he rolled a natural 4. Which means he got like an 11. As you're all like creeping out, Silk, I feel like Silk as accidentally like goes and Ken is gonna go shh, which then goes shh, 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 shh. Some birds go and all of you freeze.
Shushing me. I don't even know who you are.
You say that really loud. Fortunately, nothing happens. But
Everybody, be quiet.
Be what?
Silk, please. We gotta just get the scriptures and get out. Guide us
Right.
quietly.
you guys approach the structure. At this point, you're unsure if you are undetected or not. But you climb up and then peek in. Hold on, let me set this up. Let me put you where you. Oops.
Oh, did we get a map?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. Activate. Yes.
Ooh.
It's beautiful.
Oops. I am going to move. This is the cameraman. And actually, I'm going to fix the cameraman's vision so the...
Exactly how I remember it.
I'll verbally describe it in just a second.
Silk's having like flashbacks.
Flashbacks to yesterday.
A long time ago for a moth.
That's right. Okay. You climb onto a cluttered and dusty shelf about pretty high up off the ground. I know that you guys are small, so feet doesn't translate well, but if you were people-sized, you'd be about like 15, 20 feet off the ground. You see crates and junk and dust and stains. Silk, this place is normally just abuzz with life, with all your neighbors, lots and lots of little bug critters that love living in the nooks and crannies of this shed. But no one is here. It is, like, weirdly quiet.
I don't like this. Okay, we have to get to the scripture.
Where's the scripture? You see it?
It's over in the archives.
Lead the way.
I do know where it is, right?
Yes, if you actually look ahead, it is right there.
Oh, over here. You can see it from here. Everyone just fly over there.
Silk.
You can fly over there, no problem, but you realize the scriptures are way too big for you to carry. You're going to definitely need Janice and Reggie and Itzel to help.
Silk, we can't fly.
Oh. You can't?
I mean, maybe we could hop, but Reggie can't just,
I
gotta go
always
together.
kind of thought that was just like a personal choice.
Nah, that'd be kind of cool,
like,
though.
Oh, I am usually walking.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's okay. We'll walk together.
Janice can't see anything.
Oh, yeah, it's super dark in here, and
Yeah.
Janice does not have dark vision.
Yep. So can I light
Reggie,
a torch?
yeah, do we have any
I feel like I have torches.
light?
I can do this. Light, please guide us.
Aw.
I will cast light
On what?
on.
You can cast
I
it
don't
on a
know. Can I just have it,
weapon
like-
or a rock. You can cast it
Can
on
I
an
just have
object
it
you're
like
carrying.
come out of my eyes?
You
Cast on your eyeballs?
You cast it on your contact lenses.
You blind yourself.
Um,
God.
Hold on. Let me put light on you. What color is your light?
It's like kind of bluish, like a bug zapper.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Does it have any animation?
Yeah, it's kind of sparks a little bit.
Okay.
guess.
Okay.
Or maybe not. That's a lot of sparking.
Let me fix it.
It's a rave. Janice dances.
How about like that?
Janice twerks her little bunny butt.
Can
She
you see
starts-
now?
Janice has ADHD. She's like, Let me make it a little bit more intense. Okay. Okay. There.
I didn't even know I could do that.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Beautiful. Oh, it's so
Invite to all the
shiny.
parties.
While we're out of combat, can I cast Bark Skin on myself?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Do that.
Oh. Whoa, your fur just got really sticky.
I don't even know what I do to do that. I just take out
do you want
something.
you like pull out a can of hairspray and just start spraying yourself? That's really
Wait, that's actually amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you didn't have your torch lit. My goodness.
Oh my god.
The three of you look at Reggie doing this and you're like, what is that?
Janice is mostly confused, but also a little bit jealous. Like, her fuzz looks good.
Oh yeah. It's like suddenly like it's shiny. It's spiky a little bit. You kind of look like you belong in a boy band.
Oh my goodness.
Like your fur is like top Robin hair. You guys light up the area.
Yeah, I love it. Like headlights.
You're like,
So cute. So beautiful.
all right. You feel the power of the filament. Almost like she is working through you from the dream realm so that you can wake her and scare away these nasty cockroaches. In fact, as you light the place up, you notice that kind of in the cracks and crevices and crannies of the shed, you see sleeping roaches, all kind of passed out after a night of debauchery and Molly. They're all just totally clocked out. They do know how to party though. These roaches, they are like the party guys. What do you guys do?
Don't wake them. We gotta get over there. What's the situation like? What is the scriptures sitting on? Is there a path to get there?
Yes. Okay. So if you look at the map, this is a shelf. This and this is like the bottom parts, like the different layers underneath. You see some like just junk thing, like structures that Silk, you're just kind of used to seeing them there. You've never really like thought about it much because it's just these objects have been here since you were born. But to the rest, Reggie, this looks very similar to some of the gizmos and gadgets from back home that Mr. Blackroots called them demons. Do you think that the raccoons would have a different word?
Oh, yeah, I don't think we would call them demons. I think it's just more of like the monsters of the other creatures. The
Monsters.
others probably. Like,
monsters. I think that actually works out because like if you were to like explain to someone who doesn't know anything, blah, 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 demons, blah, 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 monsters, it'd be like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, this looks like the stuff the monsters have in their monster houses. It actually is kind of unsettling. Like, wait, this is supposed to be like this holy place that we're always raving about. Like, are they even aware that this is all like monster junk? You do notice that the shelf goes all the way down and then it goes this way. And right here is the book. But it is a long way down and there is junk down there. There's sleeping roaches. Are you guys ready to move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, wrap up those drawings and
Yeah. I'm ready.
okay. So tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, let's.
Can you unpause us?
I'm so sorry. There you go. Did that work?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we able to just pass on the upper level, or do we have to go down?
You can go across the upper level. You'll just have to kind of climb over all this junk. There are some spider webs up ahead. Silk, you know that spiders normally live here, and they're the spiders are interesting. They
Friendly?
they live here, and as long as you stay away from their webs, they're cool, because they're kind of like keep the riffraff out normally, but they wouldn't hesitate to eat ya if you got caught in their webs.
Okay. Do I see any of them?
Roll perception. Spiders are very stealthy.
Okay. Oh man, I don't think I've rolled above a 10 this whole session.
Give me 1 second.
This map looks awesome.
Oh, thank you. You rolled a 12. You don't see anything at the moment.
I guess the spiders aren't here. Just push their webs aside if you have to. But I'm gonna go around so I don't get stuck.
Yeah, I'll just try to walk on the close to the edge as possible, and maybe like jump over any spider web obstacles.
Okay. You start maneuvering your way through. Let's see. Hold on. I'm doing some on the fly shit right now.
Is there a way to click and drag the map? Because my map is not clicking and dragging.
Right.
Should be with right click.
Oh, yes, thank you.
And this mouse scroll will zoom you in and out.
Yeah. I got that. I was zooming out as far as I could, and I was like, this doesn't seem normal. Okay.
Yeah, you don't see any spiders at the moment. You make your way through. It'll roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Janice, Reggie, are you following Itzel or are you hanging behind?
Kind of following along carefully with my big fat rabbit booty.
Okay. Now, Janice,
She's a big girl.
on your character sheet, are you wearing technically heavy armor? Or what armor does your character have?
I don't think I am. I mean,
I ask because there are certain armor types that fighters would wear that might impose disadvantage on your stealth check.
yes. So I have that on a character that plays male on another character. Where would I see it? I mean, in stealth, I'm +1, so I know it's not as bad as my
Let me
cleric.
I'll just take a peek. I'll take a peek.
Okay.
Let's look at your
It would be
inventory.
under traits, though, right?
Yes, you are wearing chain mail, which does have a disadvantage. Yes, so you will have a stealth disadvantage on your stealth rolls. It's because it's like chink, 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 chink.
Yeah, I'm hanging back because I know I'm noisy and I'm chunky and I'm gonna fall off this shelf. How high is this shelf?
It would be like 15 to 20 feet if you were people size. High enough to be dangerous. You don't wanna fall off.
I have rabbit hop. I can jump 15 feet 3 times before a long rest.
Oh, wow.
So I could hop down there, but I don't want to be there alone either.
Okay.
So maybe
Where do you want
I'll
your
wait.
character to be?
she'll just hang here with everyone else. It looks like
Right
we're
there?
at the book. Yeah.
Okay. You will have to make a stealth check because you went from the where you started to there. So the way I like to do stealth rolls is you show me where you want to go, you move to where you want to go, and then you make the roll.
All right.
And then we find out if you did it stealthily or not.
Yep. I'm knocking things off.
Okay.
Things are happening.
As you walk across, your big rabbit booty grazes against a screwdriver and it falls. No. And you hear a loud kink. There is silence. And then there is some scurrying.
Yikes. Yikes on bikes.
Give me a second. Let's see what you're going to have to deal with. You see approaching you, scuttling up.
Oh no! What the fuck is that? What the fuck?
Some creepy bugs. Not just roaches, but other, like, creepy crawlies that are adverse to the light. They're all wearing sunglasses. This one.
Stare at them silk.
This one looks at you. He's a roach. He's got his arms crossed, and he's beefier than the other roaches. He's like big, roided out. You could tell he like deadlifts all the time, and takes some gear. Well. If it ain't that little priesty and her friends. What's wrong? You come to take vengeance for your daddy? And then he holds up what appears to be a half-torn moth wing.
Ew.
Do you mind? We're trying to be sneaky here.
Roll deception. Playmat, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, so good.
You say that, and behind the big beefy roach, another little like earwig kind of critter comes behind. Boss, I think we're supposed to be kind of sneaky. You should lower your voice. Shut up, Marvin! Jesus fucking filament. No, just kidding. Boys, I think it's time. We teach these little light lovers a lesson. And I am going to put you all in combat. For time's sake, I will just roll it all for you. Okay. Do any of you have anything that affects your initiative? Like a feature or a trait that gives like a feat or something?
No.
No. Everyone say hello to Playmat. Playmat has been my dungeon master in a handful of one-shots. He is extremely talented, very, very wonderful storyteller. Nice. And it is an honor to have him in the chat.
Hi, Playmat.
Hi.
Thanks for the raid.
I don't think I have anything, sis.
Okay, it's not a common. It's not
either.
common. It's like if you have like a feat that you took, like
Right.
one of our rangers in my other group has a feat where she like adds a 1d8 to her initiative.
Damn.
That's nice.
Yeah, she always gets like a 32 on her initiative. She's always first.
Tiny.
Okay. Let's see who's first. Oh, Janice.
All right. Janice Hoplin, you see two little creepy boys creeping up behind you, and then you see this big boy and this other big boy on the other side. Janice, what do you do?
Where are they? I'm sorry, I don't see them on the map.
They are right behind you.
Oh no! All right.
Oh, you know what? They are just coming out of the shadows. They are coming right out, like they're just outside of like
I see 'em.
silks.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're like half a shadow. You can see them, but that's why you didn't see them before. They are creeping into the light, and they are right there. You just see these two little like earwig looking guys, and they're just like popping their knuckles, and they're like, "Let's wrap this bunny up."
All right, I'm gonna turn around and whack them.
Do you want to whack that one or that one?
I'm gonna go with the one right next to me.
Okay.
The one directly. Yeah.
Okay.
I just select it and then.
Yeah. So
Okay, there we go.
If you want to target it, you just like hit a T while you are. I think it says that you're selecting it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
If you
I
do
got
that,
it.
it'll actually tell me when you roll it, the little thing will tell me whether or not you hit it without me having to check. So yeah, go ahead and roll attack.
Did it go?
Wait, this says you have advantage on your initiative rolls because you're wearing the glaive of warning.
Oh, nice.
You know what? It doesn't matter
Well,
because you're already
I'm
the top
sorry.
of the
Going
initiative, so it
first?
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But remember that next time you do have advantage on your
Yeah.
initiative rolls.
Okay.
Which is cool. That means you get to go in and be heroic, a heroic little rabbit.
I just have to remember to be heroic. She's as space cadet as I am. Good thing. I don't know why it's not.
So see how it just put the glaive of warning and there's the attack button and the damage button?
Oh my gosh! So it's doing it in the chat.
So yeah, go over to
Oh,
the chat.
sorry.
Don't apologize. I'm teaching you guys how to use Foundry. Do not apologize. Ask me any question. When you click it in your character sheet, it puts it in the chat and then you fuck with it in the chat. So
I see.
First hit attack and then if it lands, then you hit the damage button.
Okay.
Woof.
Oh, that absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Big smack.
Nice.
Very, very big
You have-
smack.
2 attacks, right? Because you're a fighter?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Roll again. That hits.
Nice. Girl. Okay.
I should say what the numbers are so the chat can see. Holy moly. 13 damage. Would you like to use bonus action or would you like to action surge or do anything else, move, whatever?
How's he looking? Is he bloody?
He's got quite a bit of fight in him. These are no chops.
Oh my gosh. All right. I will action surge.
Okay.
Again.
Again.
Whoa, I'm on a roll.
A 21 hits.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. And make one more attack that was 8 damage. 24 hits.
Oh, yeah. She's going sicko mode.
Oh my gosh, for another 10 damage. Okay, now you took out a lot of this guy's health. Oh my gosh, how much damage is that? 10, 18 plus 13 is 30. What? Shit. Plus, I don't know. You did a lot of damage. I'm not good at adding things that past a certain point. Not in my head. I have to write it down or use my fingers, as Steven likes to tease me about. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No shame in the finger game.
I count on my ooh, no finger again. Okay. It's so it gets more and more
It's a
awkward.
stunned. Okay, so quick question. I can't remember. Do I have 2 attacks because I'm a monk?
Okay, so the problem with you,
Because I put 1 in. Or
Yes.
I put some in rogue.
you need another. Yeah, so you don't have multi attack just yet. You'll
Okay,
eventually
that's
get
right.
it. I think
Yeah.
monks get multi attack. Do they?
I believe so.
Okay, but you don't have it yet.
Regardless, I'm going to whip out my little dagger, and I'm gonna like whip it at this guy over here. And I do get sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a +2 to damage, I believe. Do I get advantage because of sneak attack?
No.
Okay, just extra damage.
The sneak attack is its own dice.
Right.
You roll a
Okay.
whatever that's. You get so confident. You're like, oh yeah, that's Janice doing her thing. Watch this, Ken. And you like are looking at Ken as you fling your dagger, and then he looks at you. Your dagger went flying. It like ricocheted off of Janice's little like helmet. It didn't hurt her, but as she looks back at you like, and Ken looks at you and says, my mom would be so disappointed in you right now.
Shut up, Ken! And I'm going to come over here and... Wait, I didn't count that. Let me see. Hold on.
I think you're close enough.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a flurry of blows on this guy.
Okay. Before you do that, you were right here, right?
I think so.
How much speed do you have?
35.
If you go right there, you'll have advantage, or you'll have a +2 because you're flanking.
Let's go!
Okay. So you
Thank you,
now...
Deanne.
You're welcome. So add a +2.
And let's do... Flurry
Lick the shit out of that guy.
Did you say
Not advantage.
+2?
+2. Yeah, I don't give advantage on flanking for this game because there's so many things that give advantage. I feel like it's cheesy. Okay, 19 hits.
All right.
Okay. He goes, oh, gross. What are you doing?
Napoleon Dynamite almost.
Gross. You lick him again. Freaking salt. Go ahead. Tina, get some freaking food. It's baked beans.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Don't you get another attack with your flurry of blows? It's like the whole
You are
point.
so right. It's a flurry.
Yeah, it's a flurry of
The whole
blows.
point.
Wait, no, you have to roll attack roll first. You're getting a whole nother attack.
And then +2.
Nope, you got a nat one. I think the first lick got him in the face and went, ew. And your second one comes and he slaps your tongue away. He's like, fucking gross little frog. I'm going to fuck you up.
Okay, I think that's my turn.
Okay, the other pincer bug, which seems to be like the twin of the one you're roughing up, is gonna scuttle over here so that he's now, this is an interesting predicament because he is now flanking Janice with his brother, but he's being flanked by Janice and Reggie, in case you wanted to know.
Yeah.
Okay, let me remind myself what attacks he can do. Okay.
Where the hell is Ken, by the way? Is he not helping us?
I didn't make a stat block for Ken. I usually don't have my NPCs fight.
That's fine. He's just cheering us on.
He's like
Here,
dealing.
here,
No,
right
no,
there,
no.
right
This
there,
is
just
normally what I do when an NPC is caught in fight. He is dealing with mobs. Like he's sitting there like
Off.
yeah. There's like a mosquito who's trying to poke him, and he's like, wata, wata, wata. Yeah. The reason I do that is I find that when there's too many things on the board, it eats up so much time.
Yeah.
And streamed games are a little more time sensitive than home games. So I just kind of like take the NPCs off the board. They're busy. Like canonically they're busy. Okay. Okay. This guy is mad that Janice is fighting his brother, and he's going to stick his horny head. He's got like antlers, not Randy horny, like thorny. He's got thorny carapace, and he's gonna attack Janice. Does a 19 hit, Janice?
Ouch. Hang on. Where is my AC on this?
It would be right underneath your profile picture.
Oh, thank you. 16. Yep, it
Oh,
hit.
okay.
Ouch.
Ouch. Please take 14 piercing damage. It's then...
I'm not sure how.
right click on your
it's hit
token.
points.
Well, so if you right click on your token,
Okay.
click on the hit points and type -14 and hit enter, it will automatically adjust your hit points.
Oh, that's too easy.
Right?
Isn't it
I
great?
like that.
All right, it's going to then attack you with its mandibles. It hits
For how much?
for 8 mandible damage.
Owie. Rude.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
like, you leave my brother alone.
Janice is missing chunks of her fuzz.
All right, it's time for the beefy roach. The beefy roach looks at Silk and he pops his knuckles. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up like I fucked up your dad. Actually, I think he says, I'm gonna fuck you up like I fucked your dad. And then everyone stops and looks at him. It's fuck you up. What'd I say? And then he is going to do a deadly leap.
Oh, fuck.
One hit KO incoming.
Oh no. He leaps into the air. His like back opens up and it like little roach wings go. He bam lands on Silk.
I can't believe I just
Okay.
left Silk to fight this stupid
Silk,
fucking bug.
you can make either a strength or a dexterity saving throw. It is your choice.
Jeez, I wonder which one I should do. Oh,
Charisma?
I
my
rolled
God.
a 3.
Okay.
Fuck.
Hold on.
You're not dead yet.
How many hit points do you have?
I have to,
Right.
Okay. You are going to take 14 bludgeoning damage as he crashes down on you, plus
Plus.
$16 slashing damage.
I
as
am down.
He goes, you're down. Okay, you would have been knocked prone, but you're just knocked down. Silk, this giant, beefy ass roach just knocks you down.
You have to protect me.
He looks at you and goes, weak moth. And then he is going to rush over to Reggie. And that's the end of his turn as he's like, you're next. Reggie,
Silk.
it is your turn.
Okay.
Scarlet,
Yes.
the light.
The light goes out. This is so dramatic. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Light.
Okay. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah. Janice is totally blinded
Janice,
now.
everything goes dark. Oh. You're like, uh-oh.
She poops a little bit.
You all hear the sounds of marbles hitting the ground and rolling off. Hitting the floor and then rolling
Clink,
off.
clink. Oh my gosh.
That's my favorite
All right,
quirk.
Janice. I'm right here.
Where's here?
Reggie.
Right. I'm on the other side of this idiot.
Yeah.
What?
What? Okay. I think I'm gonna use my disengage as the bonus action now, and I need to see how many steps I can go. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I have 30? I'm just checking. I have 30. Okay. I'm gonna step on the book like over here. And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wound. Well, wait, do I have to or do I just stabilize? How does that work when a teammate goes down and you go to...
You can heal, and even if you only recover 1 HP, it wakes your teammate up.
Do they get the health points regardless if like they wake up like...
Yes.
successful?
So
Okay.
So you do the. So even though she is possibly negative HP, you heal 0. Like if you roll 8, she will be 8. 15. So Silk is going to get 15 hit points, but she is still lying down until it is her turn to get up, which is probably a good thing because the rest of the enemies on the board might think that she is still down until she actually has a chance to act.
I'm up next anyway.
Okay. And then I'm out of spell slots. So I don't really want to draw the attention of that one. Can you use an action to just like ready up? So like, is that a thing you can do as a ranger by chance?
You did
or?
use your action to cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah. So okay. So it's the just because I know I have a double, it's an attack thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
if
I'm
you-
done. I'm good to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was your bonus action, movement, and action. Okay,
Great
so
job.
you scurry on over. I feel like as this big, beefy guy with his stupid sunglasses rolls up on you, you do like a little raccoon cartwheel and go, later! And then you roll over. You get Silk up by the head and you shove an orange peel in her mouth and you're like, here, have this.
I know it's not very good, but it's, you know.
Silk is like, what just happened? Okay, Silk, perfect. It is your turn.
Okay. Thanks for saving me.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna fly over here, and I'm gonna be hovering. 15 animal feet up.
Are you 15 feet higher than this shelf is?
Yes.
Okay, so
Wow.
you went up. Woo.
Yeah, I'm up there.
As you fly up, you notice in the different corners, nowhere that can get you, but in the corners, you see in their spider webs, several of the spiders just kind of watching you amused, kind of like, are we about to watch a bloodbath? I've always wanted to see the insides of a moth.
I just assume that's what they're thinking.
You're like, yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm trusting you, Light. I will cast Guiding Bolt
Nice.
on the beefy boy.
Do it.
Come on, something above a 10. A 5?
Fuck, what the hell?
I forgot to
does not beat
mention,
you.
all of you do get a one. This
Inspiration per
yes.
drawing.
I was going to say, everyone gets 1 inspiration per game. I'm borrowing this from Pathfinder. Everyone starts with 1 hero point that they can use to... a hero point can be used to re-roll a nat 20, or it can be used to avoid a death save. So if you so you don't have to die.
Okay, this is my moment then. I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
I assume that doesn't hit.
No. It ricochets off of his back. Nat 20. Nat fucking 20. Let's go. Roll damage. blast him.
Oh,
Holy shit. That was so much dice. 37
12
radiant.
D6.
Oh gosh. Okay. He's not dead. But that was a healthy chunk of damage. Your light, I feel like that guiding bolt just hit him in the face and knocked his sunglasses off. And he goes, "Ow, motherfucker! Who the fuck did that? Who did that?"
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
oh my god, this guy's got anger problems.
I feel bad for his goons. Oh gosh. Okay, I think with guiding bolt, that means the next attack against him has advantage, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
And bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Light on myself. And I'm going to spend 2 charges.
Before you do, you can only cast 1 leveled spell per turn.
This is not a spell.
Oh. Okay.
This is a class feature.
Okay, thank you so much. So go ahead and tell me what you do. Okay.
I just roll D6s.
Do it. Okay.
I'm just going to do this.
Yes, guys, feel free to correct me at any point. I am happy. I run things pretty close to raw, I think. And that's for you, right? You're healing yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. You feel the filament kind of like warm you. You can kind of see it out of the corner of your eye, like across the way, like on the entrance of the shed. And you're like, "I'm doing this for you." Aww. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That is all. Thank you.
Okay. The pincer bug that you two have been bullying is like, oh, that's right. He didn't like that you were licking him, so he's actually going to attack it. He's going to hit you with his thorny head. Uh-oh. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Oh, he tries to get you and you do like a little hippity hoppity.
I just don't stop it.
That's right. Then he's going to try to hit you with his mandibles. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
He's like, "Just hold still, you little shit." And he's going to boop you for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay.
You bastard.
That's that turn. All right. Now, we have this big beetle back here, the kind with, like, the antlers. And he's like, "Boss, who do you want me to kill?" "Just, I don't know, kill whoever the fuck you want. Jesus Christ, where's that fucking little bug? I'm gonna fucking smash her." Okay?
Oh my god! This guy is scary.
Oh my gosh, guess what? He stops. He charges. He's looking at Reggie. He doesn't reach you, so he is going to have to take the dash action to get to you, but he cannot attack. Let me see if he has a bonus action. Nope, he has no bonus actions. Okay. "Oh, boss, I'm going to do my best." Janice.
Snake.
It went pitch black, but you know your enemies are close. You can still attack. You will have disadvantage on this attack as long as there is darkness.
Okay. I think I have, I just can't find my inventory. I'm pretty sure I have torches. Can I use them during a fight or no?
You can use an action to pull out and light a torch, but it would be an action, so you wouldn't be able to attack. I don't.
Inventory is on the tabs. There's like tabs
unfortunately,
on the side
I feel like
if you
I don't have your full. Oh wait, no, you have backpacks. Let me check. Yeah, you have torches. You have torches.
Where do you see that?
Okay,
Items is
so
like just coming up as a search bar.
Yeah. Okay. So do you see inventory? The inventory page.
No.
There's details. Then there's inventory. on the right
So there's
hand side.
tabs on the right side of the character sheet.
Yeah, so on your character sheet,
on the
there's
character
tabs.
sheet.
There are tabs. The first one is called details. The next one is called inventory. Now, on your inventory,
I didn't have it expanded. I have it at like a half of a window going on. That I see him now. Thank you.
On the top of your inventory page, you'll see you have a backpack and a pouch. There's like pictures. They're big. If you click that, they're full of stuff.
Oh, I love stuff. Okay.
So you do have torches.
Okay. All right, I'm going to use one.
Okay. You strike up a torch. I will let you, as part of this action, decide, are you going to hold it in one hand? You have a sword in one hand. Is your sword or is your polearm, it's a two-hander, right?
I believe it should be a two-hander. It looks like it should be.
So if you're going to hold this torch, do you want to like throw it down on the ground so that you can continue to fight? Or do you want to just start fighting?
I want to stick it on my back. I don't know. I can strike after I light the torch?
So you have your hands. You're going to like reach back, grab a torch and light it. You can't attack with your weapon unless you have both hands free. Yeah. So you can light the torch and maybe toss it onto the ground next to you to act as a light source if you wish.
Okay, that's what I want to do, is throw it on the ground.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and make that work.
Nice.
I think I adjusted my inventory to 9.
Okay.
All right, and then for the bonus action, can I strike him?
You can't. Bonus actions. So it's in Pathfinder. You have like just 3 actions. You can use them however you want. In D&D, you have something called a action, a bonus action, and then your movement. You can't interchange actions and bonus actions. They're just 2 classifications of actions. So you unfortunately can't attack with a bonus action unless you have very specific like feats that have something to do with that. Which you don't, unfortunately. But
now you can see.
Now you can see.
Yeah, that's important. Oh, what's that guy? Okay.
This guy is the guy that is screaming and doing a hissy fit.
He's scaring all the ladies.
Okay.
Right, if I can move, I would want to move into the corner so at least I can kind of see both of them.
So here, let me make sure. Let me just, right here is where you threw your torch. Now, if you move, you could move here, but this guy can take an attack of opportunity if you do.
All right, no thanks.
Okay. So do you want to just stay where you're at? You are flanking this guy with Itzel, so you and Itzel will have a +2 bonus to your attacks.
Okay. Perfect. We're good.
Okay. All right. Itzel.
Yeah. All right. So do I get threatened? Does threatened apply to me because the guy's next to me? Does that apply to me, my throwing daggers?
Yes.
Okay.
You would have disadvantage. Okay. You would have to make a melee attack.
So I'm just gonna try to take this guy down then. This dude. So let's just do my dagger attack for the +2.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Excellent.
8 damage.
He's still up, but he's hurting.
Okay, I'm gonna use my flurry of blows. Oh, and I do get sneak attack because...
Oh yeah, roll your sneak attack.
Janice is next to him. 3.
Perfect. He's looking even more hurt.
Okay, then I'll do my flurry of blows.
That time you got him right in the eyeball, and he goes, "Oh!" That hits. He's like so distracted by the eyeball lick. How do you want to do it?
Yeah, so I'm just like,
I stab him and skewer his like carapace, and then I'm just punching him all over his face with my tongue.
Goes through his skull.
Yeah, and then it's just punching and just like getting gorier and gorier, and then I spit it all of the bug guts out of my mouth. Blech.
I'm a vegan. Disgusting.
Right. His brother goes, Elliot! No!
Your brother's a dead man and you're next.
Are you done with your turn, or do you have anything else to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and
you have movement.
Let me see. I'm gonna move like right here by the torch.
You're on top of the torch.
Okay, right here then.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay, it is now Elliot's twin's turn, whose name is Skelliot.
Elliot.
Elliot and Skelliot. Okay, he's gonna attack. Actually, he's in a rage. You just killed his brother. He is going to move towards Itzel for revenge, which is going to trigger an attack of opportunity from Janice. If you choose to use your reaction, you can attack him.
Yes.
Roll your whip-home, please.
Yes. Oh. So weird having to go back into chat after.
I know.
Oh gosh. I tried. Didn't quite get it out of it.
Didn't quite get it. He like does a little dance, like a and he is going to attack. Wait, what does this say? Okay, no, that doesn't do anything. All right. He's gonna attack Itzel. Oh my gosh, I got a nat 20.
Fuck.
All right, Itzel. Rolling damage.
Okay.
Wait, is that right? Did I get it? Ooh, hold on. Oh, I didn't roll crit. That's why. I was like, that doesn't look right.
Fuck.
Please take 25 piercing damage. This bug is in a rage. Skelliot is very mad. Okay. He goes in with his mandibles. No fucking way.
Another nat 20? Well, good thing you wasted it, because I only have like 3 health left.
Oh, I'm screenshotting this for proof and posterity, because I promise I never skew this against the players ever. Okay, fortunately this attack is not as bad as the other attack. 12 bludgeoning.
Like I said, I have 3 health, so.
Okay, well now you have minus 11 health. This thing is like,
good.
for Elliot!
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay,
Damn.
it's the beefy roach's turn. Okay, he's gonna rush up on Janice. He's like, I'm gonna stomp you like I stomped that little stupid moth, and then I'm gonna take that moth and I'm gonna rip her wings off.
My God.
Janice stomps her giant foot.
All right, he's gonna
mad.
He's coming in. There's this. What? This has never happened before.
3 nat 20s in a row?
I'm taking a screenshot. Look, I just.
Them weighted digital dice.
I never roll good. Do you know my last Utah game? I did not. All of my monsters. I planned this horrifically difficult combat. I did not roll above a 5. That happened last combat with you guys too. I couldn't hit you. Last combat, you guys didn't take any damage. I couldn't hit you. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know how to take my health down until now.
It's okay, guys. Don't worry. If I take you out, that just means that's going to be an interesting turn of events in the combat or in the story. That'll be very interesting.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that is a lot of dice.
Yikes on bikes.
TPK.
This is how Janice dies.
That's how you get knocked unconscious. 43 piercing damage, please, my dear.
I didn't even have 43 to begin with.
Wait, really?
I had 41.
No, you're 44. I was going to say, did I
Okay.
just... Yeah, okay, I almost annihilated you. Okay, you're unconscious. You're fine. You're unconscious. You're just unconscious.
I'm okay.
You're unconscious.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You're unconscious. That's fine. As he beats
fine.
into you and knocks you down, and you have like little stars, like and duckies, like a duck like flying around your head. And he's like, "Yeah, take that, bitch! All right, where's that stupid moth? Where is she? Where is she?" Reggie, it's your turn.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna do the same thing. I just need to count one. Okay. Wait, maybe
Are
I
you
can't.
our battle medic?
Do you have any spells left?
I think I actually do. Yeah, I misinterpreted. So I use Bark Skin, which is I have used my 2 level 2 slots, but I have level 1 slots that I haven't yet.
Yeah, you have plenty of
Nice.
spell slots.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run over, and then I'm gonna be like, like there's blood everywhere. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I just like put my hand on Janice and use Cure Wounds. And I'm like, no, I rolled a 1. It's a little intense for me.
It's okay.
I'm kind of lost.
You take
And-
3. So, Janice, you now have 3 hit points, which is better than the minus 43 that you had.
Yes, it is.
And I can't go anywhere or do anything, so I'll stop there, and that's my turn.
Okay. You're like
Thank
hanging
you,
out this
Reggie.
Yeah,
Reggie.
of course.
Reggie's amazing.
Silk.
I will become the light. First thing I'm going to do is use my healing light to bring Itzel up. Let me try and use it for real this time.
Oh my god.
So you get 3.
Cute.
And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this motherfucker.
Yes, and you
How
get
does
advantage.
this spirit?
I do get advantage.
Let's see your power, Silk.
Show me the power. That is a hit.
I rolled so many 2s this session.
It's the lucky number.
Damage.
Ooh.
And it looks like
You get another roll
if
too.
you've ever seen The Boys, Starlight has like her light blast. It looks like that.
Your eyes just light up and you're like, leave my friends alone.
I will teach you to respect the Moth Queen. Second attack. 14?
That does not hit, unfortunately. The first hit, he goes, Jesus Christ! And then you go for a second hit and he brings up one of his like wing shields to deflect it. He's like, bitch! You fly the fuck off.
Flies off screen.
I'd fly off screen too. This guy is
I fight better from over here.
all right. Boss, I'm coming to help. Unfortunately, everyone is in the way. Don't worry, boss. You got this. I believe in you. And that's the end of his turn because he literally can't do anything.
We should recruit this guy.
Maybe.
He might be better than Ken.
Ken is off fighting some like mosquitoes and he's like, get away from me. All right. Okay. So we just reached the end of the initiative. It is 8:30. It is actually my hard cutoff time. We actually played a full session of D&D, guys.
Oh, nice.
So we will pick up the rest of this combat next week. That gives you a whole week to discuss strategies and hopefully not get taken prisoner or get knocked out by the Roach Boys. But you all did amazing. Let's shout you all out before I let you go, starting with Itzel.
Thank you so much, sis. You did an amazing job. This was a great session. Y'all can find me at Bricky Bear Streams on most things. I'll be sticking around playing some Baldur's Gate or Divinity Original Sin 2 tonight. So when Scarlet heads off, feel free to come say hi.
Sil.
Is this another introduction? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, just say who you are, where they can find you.
This is Evelyn. You can find me at the same place that you can find Brookie Itzel. Because I hang out with her all the time and we're gonna play some games after this.
Yeah.
And this was really fun session.
Yeah.
Excellent. Janice.
Hi, I'm Noodlelink. You can find me at Noodlelink on Instagram and here. Yeah, that's Janice.
Reggie.
And hi, I'm Goblin Rescue. You can find me at Goblin Rescue pretty much everywhere, and I do a lot of ARC. And yeah, this was a lot of fun today. I'm excited for the next session.
You guys did great. Now, I forgot to mention this earlier. So today is a special fundraiser happening for a women's TV shelter that I have been collaborating with. I actually designed the t-shirt that is being... One of my dessert dragons is their t-shirt that is being sold to raise funds for this. So they are doing a D&D session right now. So I am going to raid into them if they are playing D&D and they are raising money for this DV shelter. So if you want to support or participate, stick around for the raid. I will let actually, I'm just going to do the raid now so I can say bye to my ladies off stream. So let's do the raid. You guys did so good.
Bye,
Today
everyone.
was so fun. Your role playing was amazing and your art was amazing. All right, let's do the raid as soon as it lets me raid. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Bye,
raid.